Alright guys, I really want to get this video done once and for all. I'm not going to talk about my recording device anymore. But, hey everybody. I pulled these cards yesterday because I was going to do the reading yesterday. But I didn't have enough space to record, and then I didn't have enough time to kind of figure all of that out and come back and do it. So I had the cards pulled. You guys know I usually shuffle on camera, pull my cards on camera. But I had the cards pulled from yesterday, and I felt like it was such a good reading that and it was meant to be. I didn't want to scrap it and do another reading just to shuffle and all of that on camera. I mean, it is what it is, and you'll see if the energies play out in your life. So the first card I had drawn was the Six of Wands. With the Six of Wands, of course, this means a victory, incoming good news about some grand celebration, some grand plan, maybe some good news about events coming up, just some good news coming to you. Maybe you're victorious in something. You close out the week doing a great job, getting some recognition at your job, just doing a good job at the task that you had on hand. I know this was a week for me to clear up a lot of different bills, just get some things straight and get them in order, so I'm not stressed about things that I really don't have to be stressed out, because you can work things out. So I think this is the vibe going into the weekend. Maybe you got some good fire people in your life too. The next card I had pulled was the Eight of Swords. And even though you went into the weekend, maybe Thursday or Friday, feeling like this, you know, the Eight of Swords came in and you felt bound. Somebody started some crap, brought up some issues, is giving you some trouble. Maybe you're not even feeling good. That's what the Eight of Swords basically was. You know, so even though you go into the weekend like that, there are going to be some issues, some problems, some troubles that arise. Whether they're your own personal troubles, not feeling too good, maybe you have a cold or some sickness, somebody else is going to bring you some troubles. And maybe you're in a situation that feels like it has you bound. You know, you're still dealing with some of these planetary elements, still dealing with Saturn. You know, you haven't quite worked out all of the things on your plate. So that's what that card came in to say. I drew another card on it, which was the Knight of Cups, but we'll get to that once I get through the third card. So the third card I pulled was the Two of Wands, which made a lot of sense to me, because after these two energies, it just kind of had you there, you know, over this weekend. It's just going to have you standing there reevaluating things, really looking at what's in front of you, what's behind you, and figuring out which way you want to go. Again, it's that wand energy, you know, so it's action, you know, it's actions. It's time. You know, I feel like over the last few weeks, you've been putting into action things that you've been thinking in your mind of how to resolve some of your situations, things that you need to do, whether it's financial, relationships, whatever it is. And I think this card was just saying, it's not so much figuring it out. Now it's more like moving and acting on it. Even though this comes off as like a contemplation card to me, because he's standing there surveying what's in front of him. He's got the world in his hands and he knows what's behind him. The action is about to happen. So whatever these situations are that came up here, just move on. Just move on, and maybe that's the action. Maybe it's not to fight, argue, and all of that. Maybe you just need to survey what's in front of you and take action and move in a direction. Stop standing there contemplating. Last card out.